Hello everybody, I am the Mob and today I bring you Pro Evolution Soccer 2013. Why PES? Well, why not PES? Everyone else on YouTube is doing FIFA. Don't get me wrong, I love FIFA. Its realism and the presentation and the amount of game modes is just astonishing. But there are much better commentators out there than me doing FIFA. If you don't know any, go and check out AirJapes FIFA, KSI Olajoyd BT, Cal Freezy, Nepenthes. They are all fantastic FIFA players. I think PES, because even though it only sold like 10% of the quantity that FIFA has, it's different. It's more arcadey. I enjoy playing it, and at the end of the day, when you just want 5 minutes to basically enjoy yourself, I say 5 minutes. 5 minutes can often turn into 3 or 4 hours late at night for me, but it's good fun. It's not quite as complicated as FIFA is to learn, but it's easy to master at the end of the day. As you'll see, I haven't played PES 2013. This is my first run through of it, and I'm going to be going along with career mode as a manager, developing the squad. If you're unsure of who West Midlands Stripes are, their real world translation is West Bromwich Albion, my team. Feel free to get your boos and hisses in now, but I love them, even though they give me heart attacks when I go and watch them. You might have noticed earlier in the squad that the average rating is about 61, and that's crap. I will be officially referring to these players as the shitheads because most of them won't make the cut in the long term. But first thing to do when we go in and as a manager is to look at the youth, and our youth has some great prospects. There is a player I have already signed called Nui, who's 81 centre back rated overall. That's very good for a 19-year-old. We've got a couple of goalkeepers with 70 plus stats, and as you can see on the free agents, we have Shane Long. Shane Long is rapid compared to most of the strikers that we have available, so I'm going to try and get him on board. And little secret, if you start with the original Master League startup, all of the actual team players when you first go in will be free agents, so if you can capture as many of them. I really like El Ganassi, but it turns out it falls through. Scott Allen's an exciting prospect, as is Sam Manton, and I do believe George Thorne's in that list somewhere, and we do eventually get him, although I do believe that I don't actually put him into the starting 11, which I'm not sure why, because it turns out he's pretty damn good. PES gives you a pair of boots which will improve your player's stats and attributes, which we will give to Shane Long to make him even more potent. And we've skipped a training match with Schalke because, to be honest, I don't fancy trying to man Mark Yasklan Huntelahi. That guy is a tank. So we skipped that and we lost 1-0, but that's a pretty good result considering the squad we have. And now we're just winding down the days until we start a First Division 2 match. Basically, we'll try and get through the season with the aim of getting into the Premier League, and if we can bolster the squad in this season ready for the Premier League, then we'll have done a good job, because your first season in the Premier League in previous PESs has been tough, and I'm not joking, mid-table tough. It's been scrappy relegation dogfight, but Division 2 shouldn't be. I've been playing PES solidly since PES 6 came out when the Xbox 360 originally launched, but I was playing ISS before that. And if you don't know what ISS is, go on YouTube, International Superstar Soccer. Fantastic football game. Back on the SNES I had it, I believe, but it also was on PlayStation 1. So what are we looking at here? I do believe this is our list of targets. Might well be. Might be the squad, I don't know. I've not really been paying attention. But George Thorne, still in negotiations. Graham Dorrans, would like Graham Dorrans. Graham Dorrans is a pretty good attacking midfielder. But there are a few targets that I have in mind at this stage, and whether we can get them, we'll see. But as you can see, we cannot pay off our expensive. I've been too greedy in buying players to bolster the squad, and we can't afford their salaries. Fantastic. That's just how you want to start off. Basically, it's a repeat of Portsmouth with Harry Redknapp all over again. But I will wrap this video up now. If you'd like to leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen, they are always greatly appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed this introductory video to PES 2013. I am the Mob, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.